Hi everyone, welcome back. I decided to continue filming, same day, Saturday. Sucker for punishment, I know. I think I showed you this in my previous video, so this little mushi of me made by Powder World, drawn by Powder World. I've printed it here on, well, it was on A4 and I cut it down to A5, but I want to put it in my B6 as a page lifter. The new Dream Life Planner didn't come with a page lifter, so I'm going to make one myself. So I thought I'll cut this down to B6. All I've done is just place a piece of B6 paper on here and trace around it. That's it, simple as that. And now I just have to cut it down to size. And then I'm going to run it through the laminator, which I should turn on. And I have a couple of other things here I want to laminate as well. Setting 2, if we remember correctly, for laminating. So anyway, I have cut that down. Now your page lifter doesn't have to be the same size as the paper. It could be quite small if you want it to be. But I really wanted to use this print. So look at that foil. Love, love, love. So I'm going to load up my sheet here while the laminator is heating up again. It's become quite warm this afternoon. I spent my afternoon editing the video, the previous video that you've seen, and oh, he's ready already. And then I took Gidget for a walk, and I don't know, somehow it just got really hot again. It hasn't been hot at all today. So I've got these pieces here that I also want to include, and I have this is just the backing paper that came out of this packet that has these little quote cards in it. And it's the beautiful pens, so why wouldn't I use them? I'm just going to chop off this writing at the top here because I don't really need that. And I'll pop it in here to be laminated as well. It's down here. And since I have the space, I'm going to put the Raskog card in because I can't see why I wouldn't want that laminated. I feel like it can go on a dashboard or somewhere. These things I've kind of mapped out where they're going to go in my pockets, and I'm just kind of starting with the pockets today. That's what I'm going to do in this video. If I didn't say that, I probably didn't say that, sorry. I am going to do the pockets today in my planner, so it'll be ready to go, and then I can put in the sections that I want as well. So I'll grab these pieces and let the laminating begin. Make sure there's no funny bits in there. Doesn't matter if they're crooked because we're going to cut them anyway, but I might just straighten this one up so that it's easier to cut. Okay, and away we go. Just make sure I don't bend it like I did that other one. And I have managed to move this box slightly, so I'll just try and fix it before it feeds in. Oh, this is going to be quick. I think I might just pull this one out. I think I've made... I'm going to take that out as well. Oh, man. Okay, I think I saved it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I wasted some space in the pouch for sure, but I didn't lose anything. That's the main thing. I just have to do another pouch to get those ones. I have also bent this corner here, so but it's away from the print, so that's okay. So we'll just trim all this down. I grab my rubbish container and bring it closer to me. Just trim down all of these, and then we'll be ready to put them in the planner. But I'll probably try and come up with some other things to laminate in the meantime so that I don't waste the whole new pouch. This is so cute. I just love this. Okay, so he's fine. That's a good little page lifter. A little bit of a wobble there. I think that's because I bent it. but that's okay, it won't hurt it. And we'll just trim the rest down. Alright, so I've done the best I can in terms of using the trimmer, so I'm going to have to fussy cut the rest of this. Now, I don't know yet whether I've managed to get music onto that previous video because it's still exporting from iMovie, and I think I'm going to have to add the music in directly in YouTube. Now, I don't know because I've never done this before. So if that worked, then this part here will be not here because I will have gone over it with music. Okay, so here we go. We've got our page lifter, our little Laminating light box, our Raskog card, the peonies, and the gorgeous little pens backing card. So if I add that to this pile of things that I've already got from the last video, that's quite a few things. I would still like to do these two. So I've just got to go away and come up with something else that needs to be laminated, but maybe I could just not laminate it for now, I guess. I was just thinking, so here's part of the setup, you can see here on the side. I was just thinking this might look really nice underneath the rings here, because we've got the yellow that I want to incorporate for the whole Dream Life thing. We've also got the pinks and orange and reds which tie in with this whole thing I've got happening here. So I think that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to do that right now with you. So I'm just going to roughly measure where I will need this to be cut, and it looks like it's going to be just under this yellow one. I just bring that back and see where that's going to be. Yeah, I think that will work. And in terms of width, it doesn't need to be too long. It's just going to pop under the pocket, so I think we could probably just cut it about there. So let's do that. It's coming together now and I'm really excited. As I said, the group has launched and we've got a few members already, and people are excited to be there, which is really good. It warms my heart. And also the whole experience of doing it, I think, is going to be amazing. I'm just going to trim the top off because it's a bit ugly. And I've probably just trimmed off the little piece that reminded me where I was going to cut. Yeah, I think I did. That's okay, I can find it again. It's just there. I'll just have a quick measure, I think, just to be sure. So we want to tuck under, so it's just going to be on that K in Maker. Obviously it doesn't need to be super precise at this point. Like so. And again, we could use this for a top tab or something like that later. Alright, so now I have these pieces that need to be laminated, and we could probably just have a look through what else we have here to see if anything really that is paper, like this for example, although I was thinking of using her as a divider as well. And I probably should laminate that because it's not, I'm not going to cut it up, and it's not going to survive without being laminated, in my opinion. I think that's about it, and that's probably going to fill a sheet. So let's see. I'll just grab a sheet, a pouch out of here. Probably turn the laminator back on, I suppose. Although I think it will be pretty hot pretty quick. So So we have our Create a Life You Love. I think I might put it this way. And then this next to it. See if they can squeeze in side by side. Because you know what, we're going to get to the point now where I need 3 sheets. Another sheet. I think I can do this quite close to the edge. It's just I need a bit of separation between the two. That's probably enough. Now let's see. Actually, I think I'll leave her out because she has writing on the back and I may want to cover that up. I didn't mean to do you. So, I've just got some fluff on the bench which I don't want to get inside my pocket. So in that case, I think I'll turn them around so I don't have to stress about what happened last time. I'm going to put these two on the end. And let's hope I don't make a mess of this one. This is real life, people. Okay. Has this got something on the back? Oh, it's got the fab stripes on the back. Excellent. So I can reverse it if I want to, once it's inside the planner. Look at me, I'm making a mess again already. Okay, Minky's ready. That's apparently his name now, Minky. This doesn't have anything on the back of it, it's just plain white. But that's okay, I think I'm just going to go with it. And let's get going. I've gone a bit close there because that's just moved, but I'm just going to leave it, it'll be fine. I can get my scissors in between there. I don't want to do the same thing I did before, and I'm also hoping as it comes up this little hump that it might just fall down a little. That would be nice. And then we'll see how the planner comes together. Okay, so here we are back again. You can see we've got some nice sunlight happening here. It's currently, let's see, 7:30 here in Melbourne, 7:30 p.m. I have been doing this all day. I went to the park this morning with Gidget at about, so I'm here again. I managed to fold over the end when I fed it through. So I think it's because when I'm filming I'm a bit off center to how I would normally be doing it, and so hopefully if I was doing this usually it wouldn't do that. But it's not affecting the quality of the final product, so it's okay. Yes, so I got home, I think I started this, I don't know, around 12 I suppose, or 11:30 or something like that. So it has honestly been a full day's investment today. I don't know if I said earlier or not, but I had the last video, which was the making the dividers video. I had some problems with editing, and the program ate all my edits, so I had to do all of my editing again, and it was a really heavily edited video because there's a lot of just me cutting and not talking, so I've had to cut those parts, fast forward those parts and mute the sound so you don't get the chipmunk noises. And yeah, it was just a lot, and it's all gone. But in order to fix it, I had to do an extra kind of hour and a half of editing, I would say at least. It generally takes me around about the same time to edit as it does to film, so yeah, which, I have no trouble doing. I really enjoy it, but I don't enjoy doing it twice. When I've already done it, I don't want to do it again. Anyway, it's done, and I'm really happy with the result. So that's uploading right now. Hopefully by the time by tonight, I think Saturday evening, you will see that video. So hopefully you don't think I'm very boring staying home on a Saturday and setting up my planner, but I really have been so looking forward to doing this, and it's the only weekend I have before Christmas where I don't have anything happening, and I kind of almost deliberately did it this way so that I could spend today getting this done. And you know, it's partly because this Dream Life group is for other people as well, so it's not just for me. And I kind of have a schedule mapped out, and in order for me to stick to that schedule, I needed to do that this weekend, do this this weekend. So very happy to do it. I haven't done a proper planner setup in ages. I've really missed, and you know, I love doing this. I love changing up my planner as the seasons change, or if I get a new planner, I'm going to set it up completely differently to the old one. So yeah, I really enjoy doing this. So don't feel bad that I'm doing this on a Saturday evening. To be honest, I'm exhausted from the week, and last weekend was massive, the weekend before was massive. This has been lots on, and next weekend we have our work Christmas party and then a few other kind of Christmassy events that are happening, so every day there's something. And then the following weekend I won't be here, so I need to get this done so that I can get it up and out there. Alright, last but not least is this little green bow. I wasn't sure if I would find a use for this, but I think it's going to sit nicely on top of the little pencil, the mild liner backdrop, I think. Anyway, we'll see. Things can always change, can't they, from what you think is going to happen, or how you think something's going to look. Also, I remembered I just jumped in the shower while this laminating pouch was cooling because I was hot and I just needed to cool off. And it reminded me that I actually want to put some quote cards from kikki.K's Dream Life stuff into the planner as well. So I may not need all of this after all, but it will definitely get used in other parts of the planner, I'm quite sure. And remember, when I say planner, I mean planners, because I'm setting up 2 planners for this little event adventure. And we'll bring in the planners. So you can see I've put in the vellum and acetate that I adore so much. One thing I noticed is this acetate is actually much bigger than, you know, it'd be nice if it was in line with the divider. So I might cut that down so that it's the same size as this piece of paper, basically, this vellum, basically. So it'll be a little bit smaller all round. But for now I'm going to leave it. I'll just grab the other planner, this beautiful thing. So for this one I have popped in this bit of paper, and it actually moves around a bit, I've noticed. So I'm not sure if I should try to stick that in with something. I'll take these out because I was kind of just putting them in to try things out, so I'll just take it out for the moment. And this washi card as well. And I think first I want to pop in this little backboard. So this can also be used as pencil boards. You could take these out if you wanted to protect the page underneath when you're writing on something. You could take these out and use them for that. Or alternatively, you can use your page lifter as well. Okay, I think that's pretty cute, don't you? So next up is the page lifter for this planner. It doesn't have one. So I want to make one, and that's why I have this gorgeous little card. So I'm going to grab, I'm just going to grab a divider, but I might just grab this divider out of here and line it up. So you may have noticed that this was slightly off center, and I've done that on purpose because of the holes there. I don't know if it really matters to me at all that it's like that, but I love the way she's turned out. It's super cute. So it's just going to go in the back of this planner here as my little page lifter. Super cute. Now this planner is chock full of inserts, and I think they're all useful inserts. So I'm not going to take any of those out, and you notice this one has none in it at all yet, so I need to sort that out as well today. Right, so I need I have 2 cards, 2 Dream Big cards. I just need to find the other one. See if it's amongst this stuff here. Yes, it is. And there's the traffic, it never stops. It has this stuff in it as well that I would like to use. So one came with that planner. That's this one. This one is the Dream Life Planner, a Dream Planner. So I am going to put that in there, and I'm going to put this one in here just to have them. So I just need to decide. I think it will just pop in this little section, and I guess it makes sense to do the same here. It's nice to have that in there. And then I have all of these goodies. Now my pocket, my pretty pocket, is going to go on a dashboard, so I'm going to leave him to the side for now. And should we just do one planner at a time? Maybe that makes more sense, eh? I just have to remember what I want to put where. So I think this is going to go here with a little paper clip. I want to put this on here like so, this little smile, and these pens, I think she's going to go there. The pens and the camera girl are going to go in the other planner at this stage. And then I have my little card as well. Let me just have a look. I can't remember if I wanted to put her in here or in here. See, I quite like that as well. I'm going to have both out because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. I feel like I was going to have this. No, I think I was going to have that in this side, in the grey one. Like that. And maybe it makes sense to have the smile on there, hey, because it's a camera. That's a good idea. And I'm going to put Supergirl. Yeah, I'm going to put her in here. Now my pens, I did want to put in this planner. And I'm going to keep it a bit minimal in terms of what else goes in, just because I have some cards and things I want to put in here. So that's that. I think I was going to put this in here, cover up a few pockets, because I don't really need all the pockets. I'm not going to use it for pockety things anyway. And then my little Planner Babe sign. Oh, Gidget still has her collar on. She hates her collar. It's only for going to the park. My Rascog cart I think I'll save for another time, another place. I don't really like that in there actually. I think I'm not going to put it in. But I think it couldn't hurt to put some more peonies in just to kind of match up with this little guy. And then I was going to put a washi card in there, and I was thinking about using the new washi from Planners Anonymous kit, but I think I won't, only because I have some other things I want to use. Let me show you these beautiful little calendars that May from May Paper Co sent me. They are so pretty. I've always wanted some little calendars. I was actually going to make some of my own, but I don't need to because she has sent me some. So I thought what I would do is just pop one at the front of the planner each month, so that, you know, I have a little month at a glance. Let's move that up into your view. So I have a little month at a glance for myself, what's going on. And I think it makes sense to put it into this planner. This is the one that the process is being done in, so I think that makes sense. These are always a work in progress, aren't they? So we'll figure it out as we go. Just move this down one, I think. And I'm happy to leave the rest of that blank because I have a couple of paper clips and things floating around that I want to put in here. I have this little plant one that I had thought about popping in, and it can move around, you know, as needed. Maybe even I could use it to put that in. That's pretty cute. And then I have a bunch of these little kikki.K ones as well that I can use to join things together. So for example, I can just put this on here. Like so. I don't want to, there's her little eye sticking out there. I don't want to cover that up. Maybe the other side. Yeah, actually if I put it on this side, I've got way more room for it to hang off the edge. So I'll put that in there, like that. Ah, that's good, I like it. Alright, so let me switch planners for a sec. And in this one, what I thought I would do is attach this little bow here. I don't know, I'm feeling like she's like super powerful and this is all very pretty, but there is no reason why you can't be pretty and powerful at the same time. So actually, you know what, I'm okay with it. What I did want to do though was include these affirmation cards that I picked up the other day at kikki.K. And the plan was just to pull one out. I'm probably not going to use it today because I want to wait for the group, and I'll probably shuffle these, I guess. But I want to take these out and actually put them in the planner. I think I'll move this book to the back and I'll make a little dashboard for this, I think. And then on the very first tab, which I think will be the one I keep at the front, of course, but I mean, I'll put all this stuff somewhere else maybe. I'm not sure. I may just make a dashboard for the front of this stuff. I'll put the notebook in the back, I think. Where is the front? Here. So I thought I would punch this and just put it there, and I'll swap that out each week. There are 52 here. 52 cards, although I think 26 are written on. 26 are predefined affirmations, and then 26 are ones that we come up with ourselves. So whether I keep one for 2 weeks or whether as part of the group we come up with another affirmation and we write it on a card, we will decide. So I don't know why I bothered to tell you that since it's not going to affect my pockets today, but that's just kind of my thinking for the future of what's going to happen in here. And I realise now that I do need a dashboard there. I could use this as my dashboard, but I don't know, I don't think this really goes with my feel for this particular planner, so I don't think I will use that. Alright, so I do like to add some pieces just under here to give it a bit of colour. I have, that's what I have this little thank you card for. I thought I would just pop that in here. A little bit of gold popping out, never hurt anybody. And like, I love those stationery items. And this little card from Little Raphael, I know I'm covering her up, but just having that extra bit of pink there I think really makes me happy, so I'm going to put that in there as well. And I will put a pen here. I'm just trying to decide, most likely it's my grey mild lino because that's the pen that I really love to use to check things off, so that's probably what will go there. So I'm left with a few things here that I was planning to use that I currently am not using. Whether I will sort of try and add them in somewhere or not, I don't really know at this point. No, I don't think so. I really love her. I want her to stay there. I am thinking about maybe some backing paper for that, but I don't know. I think that looks pretty cute like that. I think I'll leave it as is, but I might just bring in some paper clips for down here. The other alternative is to add in some of these GP Studio ones that I showed you earlier, or maybe in a different video. I thought I could potentially use this girl, or maybe this one because she's facing the right way, or this one because she's facing the right way. Probably none of those at the moment. Maybe not her. Maybe this one. I love that outfit. She could just kind of sit there. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll just move this over a little more. And if she just sat on there, I could just washi the back of her to go there. I think that's quite cool. Then I've got all my like powerful women here on the front page, and I'll do the same up here as well. On the other planner, I'll put this girl. I think the colours in her outfit and everything work really well there. So that's what I'll do, I think. So let's grab some washi. Alright, I'll be back in just a sec. I lost my camera there for a second. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I was just attaching the washi to this girl so I can pop her on there. So this kind of brings in this pink a bit more. I think that's good. I'm probably going to leave that where it is and maybe just add a couple of paper clips or something in. Like I said before, I could add in the peonies just to tie the two planners together, but I think it's too much. And I really love the grey. I love this table, but I think he's too big to put in here. Let's see. Yeah, it's far too big. So a washi stack, maybe. Actually, that could work. That's pretty cute. Alright, I can deal with that, I think. So it's pretty full, much more full than I had planned. Nothing up here at the top, but it's okay, I think. I normally do chuck something up there, but I think I will. I think it's pretty packed already, so I just might move her up slightly, like that. Okay, so that's this one done, but like I said, I think I need a dashboard, so let's take a look at these inserts. We've got the notepad, and we've got our stickers, which I will use for my dividers, my tabs most likely, but I think all that can go on the back, and instead, like I said, I'm going to put a dashboard on the front. But I might have a think about what I want there, because I think I might want to make something with my yellows and pinks. And I actually have an idea of what I could make, because I have made some stuff, some graphics for the Facebook group, so perhaps they could go in there in the dashboard. I'm just going to take this off now, this little tag. So as you can see, it's a pretty packed little planner. I could take out some of these note pages, I guess, but I think I won't. I'm going to leave it like it is. Okay, I've got to come back to this and make the dashboard at some point. That does move around a bit. But I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty cute. Let me close this up because it's kind of in your face a little, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I did bring all of my clips and things with me, and my poms. There's no gold in here. This is all rose gold except for the poms. I might keep the poms out because I might use them, I'm not sure. I have these Alice bows from Tender Designs. I have my vintage rose to set up as well, so I need to keep an eye on what I'm using in here versus in there. I might use this gold clip in here. I have a small pom as well, and then I have this tin just full of clips and things. Okay, so here are all the pink and purple and gold ones that I would consider using. Here's some more here. I think I'm going to use this one. It's from Tender Designs to be a dangle off the bottom of the page, and potentially this one as well. I think this is from Studio Marlowe. Ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. and this little key one, which is from Peony's Papery. I think otherwise, yeah, maybe these two, I think also from Peony's Papery. And I like the geotags, I think I'll keep them out regardless. And I like the little clippies and this little clippy. So the question is whether I want to keep purple in the mix or not. I don't think I want green, so I can put the green ones back. And then, yeah, the purple. I'll just keep all the gold for now in these ones that I want. I think the purple will go. It's not really quite right colour. I've got the pink, and then I've got these poms and my Ellis bows. I have a pink big paper clip. I think I'll keep it out of the mix. And I have a black skeleton clip, but I think black might be a bit much. So here we go. I think this navy goes quite well with both of these planners. So, so many decisions to make. I am going to just keep this maybe on here, just to hold down that card a bit firmer. And then, yeah, like I said, I think these, maybe the Tender Designs one, I'm just going to shove it in anywhere for now. It's in the calendar. I'll put it in the calendar section, hey? Because that's probably where I'll want to access what's going on. Okay, that's pretty cute. And I want the 2020 to go in, how cute is this? In one of these, because, you know, it's the, I can't focus it, there we go. Okay, cool. Because it is a 2020 kind of a thing for me. So if I was to close this up now with my page lifter in the back, then my 2020 could just, let's just put it between the pages for the moment, could go up there with something else, whether we put it with the, yeah, I think pink. I think pink is going to go really nicely in this grey planner. Even just those two things would be enough for me. I don't want to go overboard. I have a sloth, but I think that goes against the whole idea of what we're trying to accomplish here with this dream life situation. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside for now because I think that's pretty much the pockets set up for that planner. We just need to finish off this one. So I was going to put our little Supergirl here and our little peony vase here. So let's grab some more clips to hold those in. I think we'll use one of the skeleton, oh, they're quite tough. One of these to go here. The only thing I will say about it is whether or not it's going to push against my inserts. Yeah, I think it will. Okay. I could fold it down. I think it's still going to be too big. So I think he's a no. And instead, let's use a geo. They are really nice and minimal little clips. I like the pointing as well. It's quite good for that idea. Okay, so down here, I really like one of these wide clips. Do I have one? Yeah, there's one. They're big, but they're so spacious, kind of, that you kind of don't notice how big they are. Does that make sense? Not sure. What do we think of that? I think it's too much. I think it is too big, actually. Let's do something a little more minimal. I think another geo. They are super minimal. Can I go the other way? No, that doesn't look so good. Let's get the geo part out. Maybe I'll just move it up a little bit higher. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now my peonies here, I might just put a bit of washi on the back of those so they don't move around quite so much. So, move you up as well, I think, because it's hanging off the bottom there. Alright, that looks good. And just trying to decide whether I want to keep anything, whether I want to put anything else in here or not. I don't want to go overboard. What's happening here? Let's just get you back into place. I think I'll move you up a little like I did in the other one. Okay, good. So I thought I could just put a couple of these little flower clips in here. I think I've got 2 left. I've got some others in my other planner. But these little flower clips could pop in there, and if I wanted to use them for something I could. Alternatively, some of the Dream Life stuff could go here as the year progresses and we want to add some of those things in. In the meantime, I guess I could use some of this beautifulness. Maybe the coffee. Yeah. Maybe the little iced coffee could just go on there. No, I don't think so. I think I want to keep it pretty empty, so I might just leave it at that. Whether I just throw a clip in here in readiness for a card to go there. I have the dream jar, so those little prompts could potentially go here, I think. Oh, how about this in the meantime? We just pop this in. I might put it under the... I think I'll put it on top in that case. Move you over just a squidge. That works for now. That's pretty cute. Alright, I think this is hanging out of the pockets too much. That'll annoy me if it's sticking out. I might just put it down in the pocket a bit further. I don't want it to stick out the outside of the planner too much. Alright, that's the main focus of the planner done. I'm just wondering if in terms of the top, this planner is probably not going to go with me anywhere unless we do some kind of meetups. I think the navy blue is beautiful. I'm just wondering if the pink will fit in as well, if that's too much. Just going to see what else I have. One sec. How could I forget my desleyjane Plans Pink Head Planner Girl from Simply Danny Creations. She's gorgeous, and given that I have the page lifter in one of them, regardless of which one, I think that makes more sense to put her in here, and she goes very nicely with that blue bow. But I have kind of a matching white one, so I'm going to pop it in as well. So then the top of my planner looks like this, and I do have the option of including one or both of these as well. I think those colors, in particular the pink one, go nicely, so I could just pop that in there, and then we'd have a nice little top view. So once I get some inserts in, that's going to make more sense. In the meantime, I've just lost my Planner Babe light box. There we go, that's better. And I will need probably need something to go in the bottom for various clipping of things. So I'm just going to attach this key one. It's black, and I think the white and or the pink. I think I'll go the pink actually. I'm just going to attach them both to the same one for now, because I still have to put the inserts in. But I think that will do for now for this video. I'll just give you a quick walkthrough of what we've done so far. I'll start with this one and I'll show you the top view. We'll zoom in a little. So here's our little top view of this beautiful little thing. It's my B6 nude planner, which is the one that we helped create, and I'm using this for managing the Dream Life group. So inside we have these beautiful pockets where I've used a lot of the Planners Anonymous kit, as well as some GP Studio pieces and other bits and pieces that I've just found from around my stash. I have the yellow card in here, which does add quite a bit of difference to the rest of the color scheme, but that's my card from Christina that she sent to me as a Planner Insider extra thing this year, and I really loved that, and I wanted to keep it with me. And it says Dream Big on the front. It's part of this whole plan, so I really wanted to keep that with me and keep it in this planner. So I have this vellum from Planet Press and this acetate from GP Studio. As I said, I love these so much. And then I have the really pretty, I'm going to take these clips off I think for now, just to be able to see what we're doing. I have this beautiful strings and rings and discs oh my paper from the Planners Anonymous Planner Babe kit with this yellow background. Then I have the beautiful Mildliner one with a grey background. This paper from GP Studio with these beautiful birds. And then I have the houses with this kind of plant-like pattern on the back. And my peonies with this beautiful pink script on the back. And then I have the Tickle Pink planning one with these very pretty bows on the back. And then the last divider is going to be my memories divider. So I'm actually going to put photos in this section. So what I thought I would do is put this little pocket here on the front of this divider, and I think that goes so well with those colors, to be the spot where I can maybe put in photos before I'm ready to stick them in. I'm going to put sort of smallish ones, I think. So how about I just add this now with a few pieces of washi, and then we'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments, what I should use to stick this on here. I kind of feel like I want to be able to reuse it in the future if I need to. So in other words, I want to be able to get it off the divider. So I don't want anything too permanent, but I do worry that washi is not going to be enough. I mean, heaven forbid washi isn't good for everything, but I think maybe in this case it might not be. So this will be a nice little decorative section in the back of the planner, I think. Although, keep in mind, I do have a happy planner in the works, which is going to be... Oh, actually, I'm not going to use that for memory keeping anymore, am I? I just thought I might pop a couple of these little things in here. Just for now, so that... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put them all in, because I'm tempted to use them all in this planner. And why not? Looks a bit crazy, doesn't it? Anyway, it gives you the idea of what that's for, I guess. And then right at the back I have my little Miss Independent page lifter and my little pocket for whatever I might want to put in there. I feel like this planner might come with me. I have no notepad in the back, but I do have a notepad. Oh, I have the other page lifter from this the other planner as well. I have two B6 planners. It was right next to me the whole time. So I'll just put this in the back here and just use it for quick notes if I'm on a call or something. So that's that planner. I will come back to this in another video and do a proper setup of what all of those separate sections are going to be for. But in the meantime, oh, this little box does not want to sit there. I think this clip is not good enough for it. Anyway, I'll just leave it for now and think about what else I could use. So these are all the clips, of course, that I probably will use in here, but I'm not going to attach them just yet. What I want to do is show you the second planner. Here is my top, very simple with just the two clips, but I think I like that because it is the grey planner. I think they go so well with this colour. Yeah, I love that. Okay, and this one's a little more finished because it does have all the inserts in it. So here's my busy little pocket section, and again, this hasn't stayed in place. I think in my other planners I've let it go all the way to the edge, like I've made it a full width and it's fitted in well. What I might have to do is just washi under there or something to hold it in place. But I have my same card, different words inside, and this is the card that came with this planner from Christina. Very, very happy to have that in here, as I said. And given that this is for the Dream Life documented plan of mine, I like that we have a camera, a girl with a camera here. That's not her eye, by the way, that is the button. You know, she's documenting something here, so I like that concept. And I've got the little smile from the Planners Anonymous box here as well to go with that. Love these pens from Planners Anonymous as well, so really happy to have those in there. This little washi stack and the calendar card from May Paper Co. that I will swap out each month as time goes on. This little fox and cactus card in here with this girl from GP Studio on there as well. And that's it. That's the little pocket set up in here. I'm going to make a dashboard, as I said, so this is all a work in progress. And then I'm just going to leave these dividers alone. I think they're pretty. I think it would detract from it if I try to change them. The only thing I would like to do is reinforce these tabs, because this one even, I haven't touched it and it's starting to bend. So I'm going to speak to my friend Denise at Luscious Labels and see if she can recommend. She's already suggested she could do something, so I will ask her. If you're watching, Denise, let's have a chat about what we might be able to do to reinforce these tabs for me, because I really like the dividers. I like the yellow, I like the circle concept. So yeah, let's do that. At the back we have that notebook that comes with the planner and the stickers, and then I have my super cute little desleyjane plans lifter right at the back, and it has a notebook as well. So I think in the next video I'll show you the final product, which will have the dividers, the dashboard, sorry, and also, what's the other thing I will have? I will have a pen, you know, I'll have all that kind of stuff set up of what I want to have in here on the go. So that's it. I'm super excited to get started. As I said, I launched the Dream Life group today. I'll put a link to the Facebook group in the description box so that if you want to join in, you can. We're going to start in January and it's going to go through until the end of 2020. So we're going to spend a year with the Dream Life Starts Here book. I'm also going to use the journal for me as well as the planner, mainly because I've already started writing in the journal, so I want to continue and finish that off. And then the planner will probably be for more concrete stuff, I guess. I'm not sure. I haven't read the book yet. I've read the first couple of chapters and decided I need some help. I need people to help me keep accountable and keep this going for the whole year. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. I am so excited. I cannot wait. If you want to join in, please, please, please just come along and join us in the group. Ask me questions in the comments. I will be checking in with these planners probably monthly, I think, next year. We'll be doing a chapter every 2 weeks from the book. So yes, keep in touch. If you want to join in, please just ask and pop along to Facebook group and join in there if you can. Okay guys, that's it for today. A few more things to add, as I said, but I will do that as time goes on, and I will see you all again super, super soon. Thanks guys. Bye.